Nobody, absolutely nobody, gives a fuck about you as much as you're gonna have to give a fuck about yourself. Nobody cares about you as much as they need to care to fix your life. Even your parents, even your friends, even all the people who think they care about you, they care about you. Yeah, sure, there may be 2 or 3 people on the planet who genuinely care about you, but nobody is gonna come to your bed, drag you out of bed, fucking drag you to a job, force you to work hard, go and get you a hot bitch and go and buy you a Ferrari. Nobody is going to do that for you. You are never gonna have any of the things you want if you do not get them yourself. Nobody cares about you enough to do it for you. This is absolutely true.
I curate my reality very, very carefully. Like, I don't even really read my own YouTube comments. I don't really, because it's just bullshit. I really have an existence where I only talk to the people in my network, people I do business with, my brother. I live in a country which is sensible. I really am not around much of this, but I accidentally pick up bits of it. But I really try and curate my reality very, very carefully, because it's actually one of the things that's amazing to me. I said this the other day. Everybody understands that you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Everybody understands that. Everybody understands that. But they understand that and still hang around with fucking losers. Is that not the ultimate mark of being a dumbass? If you understand that that's the truth and you don't curate your friendship and curate your reality, yes, then you're a loser. I had a guy join the war room the other day, my private network. He joined. We have multi-millionaires in there, we have a billionaire in there. I bought a Bugatti purely to add Bugatti owners to my network, so Bugatti owners in there. We have guys connected to the point where I can say, the guy joined, he's 19, he ain't nothing. I know I don't have the value to do it. I'm just going to learn. Absolutely intelligent. He's 19, sitting around playing video games. That's the smartest thing he could have ever done. Sure. His life's going to change forever. Right? He's around people who understand. So all the people out here who sit there and go, yeah, you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around with the most. Yeah, and then go hang around with dickheads. You're an idiot. Because they're idiots, right? You have to curate your reality, and there's nothing wrong with saying to people, you know what, I've outgrown you. You know what, I'm on a different path to you. You know what, X, Y, Z. Sometimes you got to cut people off, because if you don't curate your reality, they infect your energy. Because as much as I don't want to sound airy-fairy, I have noticed, I have a saying, and it's not a very remarkable saying, but I use it all the time, and that's dumb shit leads to dumb shit. So when I'm around people who do dumb shit or unprofessional things, or they're not smooth, or they don't get their shit right, or they're negative, I refuse, because it comes true.
Yeah.
It's like you make it true. If I hang around with your stupid ass long enough, all the stupid shit you're talking about is gonna happen to me. Yeah. So it's like you speak it into existence. Yeah. So I refuse to be around it. Dumb shit leads to dumb shit. Everyone I talk to is such a fucking winner. Now when I sit around, all I can do is accidentally win. So you have to be very, very selective, and you have to very, very carefully curate your reality. And that's why I created the War Room, because it's a global network, but you have to be global and you have to be online nowadays, because if you're a normal dude living a normal life, you're never gonna meet winners in day-to-day life. Yeah. Because they're all slaves. Yeah. So you have to find that guy in Singapore who's a winner, those 2 guys in Dubai who's a winner, 1 in London. Like, it's hard now. Yeah. It's getting harder and harder. But yeah, I don't tolerate negativity around me. If you think you're gonna find a man with options who's gonna genuinely never ever consider those options ever, then he's just a low value dude. That's the reality of the game. The reality of the game is, if the guy has choices, he's gonna consider those choices. I know it's unfortunate, right? But I'm telling you, a man can be head over heels in love.
G mindset is absolutely and utterly the most important thing. You have to understand that this world, everyone constantly tells you, do not be arrogant, do not have an ego. When I had my Twitter, I put my ego into overdrive because I found it entertaining. But people will constantly tell you to not talk in a way which is full of conviction. People do not like you to be arrogant and have an ego. This is the worst thing ever. Let me tell you a fact, the number 1 facet of the G mindset. Your life is never going to be worse if you walk through the world believing you are the fucking man. You wake up, look in the mirror and go, I'm the fucking man. I am the man. There's no one on this planet who can do shit I couldn't do if I put my mind to it. I don't give a fuck how good you are at piano. If I decide to play piano, I would be better than you at piano. And I believe that. I don't just say these things, I fucking believe them. And when you go through life believing you really, really are the man, there are very few downsides. The downsides are everyone's gonna call you everyone's gonna call you arrogant, everyone's gonna call you a dickhead, everyone's gonna say he has a big ego. You're gonna lose a few loser friends. Who cares? What you are gonna gain is other people on the same path. You're gonna gain other people who think, yeah, well, I'm the fucking man too. This guy's the man, let's make some money. That's what's gonna happen. So the first thing you can do with your G mindset is you need to start believing you are the fucking man. Even if you're not the man yet, even before I was world champion, I knew I was gonna be the man. So I don't give a fuck. And was happy to say that to anybody. When people called me arrogant and stupid and deluded, I just sit there and look at them and say, yeah, fuck you. I'm going to be the man.